Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to try on some new products that I have in my collection, and these are not necessarily brand new, but they're brand new to me. Some are high-end, some are drugstore, so some of these are like first impression. You can take my opinion with a grain of salt because I usually like to try it a few times before I tell you if something is worth owning or not. I also have a couple of products that are that were sent to me in PR, and I want to show those to you and maybe try them on. The only thing I have on my face is my skincare and SPF. We're going to start with this primer by Milani, and I think this is pretty new to their collection. All of the stuff, I've had it for several weeks and just haven't tried it. So this is the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer, and it has lily and bamboo extract. In the summer, I prefer to use a it's still sealed, a mattifying primer, because I feel that you know, that way I don't know, it helps my makeups down a little more. So this one is mattifying and pore filling, so it kind of, you know, checks a couple of the things that I look for in a primer. I live in Florida and the humidity and the heat is terrible, and the makeup just kind of sometimes doesn't last very long, and I hate the feel of makeup on my face that, you know, it feels like it's just melting off. I usually end up during the day wiping the whole thing off because it drives me crazy. I don't like that feeling. So I'm going to, it feels like kind of like the Smashbox, if you ever tried that. It feels like it has a silicone base. I'm not sure if it does. It has the methicone, so that's probably what I am feeling. Ultra pore minimizing, blurring and oil controlling primer. Blurs imperfections, all skin tones, designed to extend makeup wear. Lightweight, silky texture, and it does feel silky when you put it on, but usually these types of primers do because of the silicone. While this is setting in my face, I want to do my eye primer, and I'm going to use this one from Sigma. This is not new. I use this all the time. I think it's such a great primer. It blurs, you know, like if you have any redness. It mattifies your lid so that your shadows last longer. On days that I don't want to wear eyeshadow, I sometimes use this and just set it with a little bit of powder, and this is all I wear on my eyes with mascara. But also, since this is kind of light, sometimes if I don't have a brow shade that I can apply, I just leave it like that and it looks fine, because this is bright enough that it brightens my brow bone. All right, so for foundation, Lisa Eldridge released a skin tint, and I tell you, Lisa Eldridge and my eyes can do no wrong. Everything she releases I love. This is the skin tint fluid, and I have mine in the shade, it says Shake Well P6, and I tried this once, but it was a really quick try on, so I really couldn't tell you if it's amazing or not. It was one of those things, it was late in the day and I put it on and I kind of forgot to check to see how my face looked before I washed it. But I've seen other people use it and it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to use my fingers for this because this is a very light formula. And I love, look at the packaging. It's similar to her foundation packaging, but it's so gorgeous. It looks like a little egg. And you do get, I believe, 1 fluid ounce. Yes. So I'm just going to use my fingers. And I love things like this for the summer, because I don't want like a heavy foundation all the time. You know, sometimes I just want something that's going to make my skin look a little better than it does without makeup. You know, kind of even it out a little bit. My hyperpigmentation is so dark that there's no way that it's going to hide it all. But if it just makes it look a little better, I'm happy with that most of the time. If I'm not, you know, if I'm not doing anything special that I don't need full coverage. So this one did kind of even out my skin a little bit. Now you can build it, and I'm going to build it a little more on my cheeks, but it feels very, almost feels like you're putting on a moisturizer. And this does have some skincare in it, so it's just not something that you can use as foundation, but it's also good for your skin. I love Lisa Eldridge. Her makeup is like you know, natural, you know, classy glam without, you know, a lot of hype. I do own quite a few products from her. Well, I think that's enough for both cheeks. But yeah, I'm just decided to use this because I want to use the other stuff that I have from other brands. And this one, if you don't have a lot of dark circles, you can also use it under your eyes. But my dark circles need professional help. And a skin tint is not going to do it. But I'm going to put a little bit there so that you can see what it does to the under eye. So if this is something that, you know, some people don't have dark circles. I didn't used to, but now I do. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Bronzer, I'm going to use this one from Iconic London, and this was in one of my boxes, I believe the BoxyCharm or the Icon, one of those. This is a sheer bronze, caramel glow. So I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take the brush and kind of like mix it in the back of my hand and then go on my face. Okay, this is very light, but that's okay. Maybe this one needs to be applied to the face. It's very, very light. I like it. It almost looks like it has, I mean, to begin with, it's light, how I like it. And then it kind of has like a little bit of red or pink in it. So to me, it looks, these are the kind of bronzers I like, the ones that are not like super pigmented and that they have like a little pink or red undertone. I think they look prettier on me than the ones that have like a gray undertone. Those make me look dirty. But as you can see, you know, this is something that really, if I'm doing a quick look, I would just do this and no blush. I will be fine with this. It is very wet. Okay, for foundation, I am going to use a Winky Lux one. I received one in my Trend Mood box, and then I forgot I had purchased one. Thank goodness it wasn't the same shade. This is in the shade Darling, and the one that I received in the Trend Mood was Noble. And I actually love that blush. It's so pretty, long lasting. I always forget to shake. And this one looks just as pretty. So can't wait. I haven't used this one before. And I never used the bronzer before either. So, oh, this is like peach. I'm gonna use the same brush. It's pretty. So I think this is turning out a lot more natural than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't know what to do for eyes. I was debating whether I wanted to use a palette or just like a one eyeshadow look, and I think I'm gonna go for the one eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go the simple way today. This is very pretty. It's not super orange, so I like it. And this one dries and it doesn't stay sticky on your face. So it dries down to where you don't feel it on your face. And it's really, really nice. Okay, I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow Gel. And I'm just going to use a little bit. Lazy today. You know what, guys? I've noticed that I've lost a lot of hair on the tail of my brow. What is going on? It's like one morning you get up and your face is totally different. I love aging. You know what? It doesn't bother me. But I just wish that, I mean, my brows have always been pretty full. I've never, you know, like thinned them out. I usually just shape them a little bit. Always had, you know, like nice brows, and now they're a lot thinner than they used to be, but at least they're still, you know, I still have some brows. But like this one is thinner than the other one. My tail is gone. What is going on? I have a pencil here by Milani. Is this Milani? Yes. This is the Weekend Brow. And these, I don't like to use them on video because sometimes I really have to try hard to get this to work. It's like half of my brow is missing, but I haven't done anything to it. Okay guys, today my brows had a fight. They're not talking to each other. They don't even know each other. So, all right, I'm gonna use this powder, and this is a Lawless, what is it called? Perfecting Powder, talc-free skin smoothing powder. And I have not, this is new. Well, I've had it for a little bit, but I haven't tried. Oh, I have not even done my concealer yet. Hold your horses, Clara. Where's the concealer? Okay, I'm gonna try this. This is a Peeper Perfect concealer by Winky Lux. Under eye concealer, and it's supposed to be really good, full coverage under eye concealer. So let's see how full coverage it is. It comes in a squeezy tube. I have it in the shade Natural Beige. I can't believe I was gonna go and forget. Lisa Eldridge helped a little, but it didn't really cover all my dark circles. So what the heck? Okay, I put too much. I put way too much. Don't need anywhere near that amount. Let me take my foundation, a foundation brush, and kind of like move it down a little. Spread it to over, I'm not going to be able to see my blush now, but I can fix that. It did a pretty good job of covering my dark circles, because I don't even have a corrector. I mean, I do have a little bit of the Lisa Eldridge, but that's very light. But I am going to pull it down to where my, should have done the concealer before I did the blush. I'll fix the blush. It's a pretty concealer. It feels very hydrating. It's thin, so a little bit really spreads out a lot. So I think it's something that is very nice. Let me fix the blush. I think I took a lot of it off. That is really pretty, guys. So pretty. It just spreads so easily. Very beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. And the other color I have is more of a mauve. So if you don't like peach, they have several shades. I don't know if it's like at least 4. So I'm going to use now a little bit of this Lawless, and I'm going to set my under eyes. Never used it before, but I always like to try when I get a new powder. I like to try on the under eye to see if, you know, if it dries me out. Then I'm going to take this powder brush and just lightly just go like around, because really that blush doesn't need to be set. So I'm just going to go around it. Last time I didn't set it when I wore the other one, and it was fine. So basically I just wanted to stay on my face. For eyeshadows, I brought a couple of them. I brought this one from RMS, and this is so pretty. And it's like a really pretty lavender, and I think that's what I'm going to use. I also brought this one from Moira. I love RMS. I think every product that they have, it is so mature skin friendly. These are the Star Shadow Hot 04 Showtime. Can't believe it doesn't, must have it on the side. Yes, it does. 04 Showtime. So these are similar to the Hourglass. They have the little lid on top so it doesn't totally dry out. Look at that. This is the Moira, and this is the one by RMS. Is that not beautiful? I'm gonna use a little bit of this shadow right here on my crease, just to give it a little more dimension. Very little, because I didn't bring a powder bronzer. Or maybe I just used the Moira. I just don't want stuff all over my face, and the RMS won't go anywhere. RMS will stay in place. I love this little palette by Nabla. This is the Cutie palette in platinum, and it's beautiful. These go on sale quite often at Ulta, and you know, they bring 6 shades, but they're totally amazing. This is like, look at the silver. Now, I don't really wear this one, but look at that silver. If you like a silver that pops. And this one I love. This is more my speed. That's like a platinum. Really pretty. But if you want a silver that pops, you don't have to look any further. Okay, let's try the Moira, and I hope it doesn't make a huge mess. I'm going to press it into my eye instead of tapping it, because I have a feeling that if I tap, it's gonna go all over. Wow. That is pretty. And it's kind of like when you go in there, it's not a cream, but it does have a base. So it kind of feels like a little wet. And I don't have any fallout. So let me wipe my fingers. So it kind of, see, it kind of mushes in when you go in there. But that's okay. I'm going to take a little bit of that brown and just go around the edge. I'm going to take a little bit of the darker shade in there. Well, so much for not wanting to do like a full-blown eye look. That is a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. And they're only like $8.50, guys. Moira has some amazing products. And this has been it's been released for a while, but I had never used that. I have a couple of different shades, but I thought that one was really pretty. Okay, so let me show you the eye pencils that they sent me. And they were sent to me by Prime Eyes Glide. This is Promedics, right? Promedics. And they sent me several shades. They sent me Smoky, Sapphire, Coal, which I guess is black, Wood, which I guess is brown, and Emerald. So I think I'm going to pull the Wood out. I'll go ahead and swatch the other ones for you. But I'll take the brown one, and I'm going to tight line. I'm going to put a little bit on my lower lash line. Very creamy. Now these, I'll have to let you know if they make it through the end of the day. This is Wood, which is just like a chocolate brown. This one is Smoky, which I'm sure is like a dark gray. And they do have a smudger on the other side. And do they have a, yes, they do have a sharpener. And they have a little smudgy tip. This is Smoky, which I like that because it's not as harsh as red. As I was gonna say red. No, I do not wear red eyeliner. As black. This one is Sapphire. None of them are like loud. See, it's like a pretty navy. Very pretty. Then we have Coal, which would be the black one. And they send these to me free. But, you know, I will always give you my honest opinion. They're very, very creamy. They go on very, very nicely. And I'm going to go ahead, as I finish my makeup, I'm going to see if, once they dry down, if they smudge. And I'll also let you know if it's smudged under my eyes. I'll leave a pinned comment. This is Emerald, which is more of like a woodsy green. It's dark. Very pretty. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to use this one by Flower Beauty. This is the Day Glow Highlight Glaze. And this is like, it is a glaze. It's like, it's not powder. It doesn't have any shimmer. It just leaves like a really pretty like glow on your cheek. The best way to apply it is with your finger. And there's actually one by Tower 28 that I got in a BoxyCharm. and it's gorgeous. It's something similar to this. It's probably glides a little easier than this one. And if you have Ipsy or BoxyCharm, their drop shop sale is going to be on the 15th, April 15th. And they're going to have that Tower 28, because I saw a preview of some of the products that are going to be in there. That Tower 28 highlighter that is something like this, I would totally recommend that if you can get it, because you'll be getting it for a really good price. And yes, you can see it just looks like a natural glow. It doesn't look like you have highlighter. You're not going to see any shimmer, any glimmer, anything like that on your face, which is beautiful. So this is really pretty, but you can probably get the Tower 28 for the price of this one, of the Flower Beauty. I'm going to put a little bit of setting spray right now. I'm going to use this Fablu. This is really nice. This, it does not have alcohol on this one. Whew, it has a nice mister. I'm not crazy about the scent, but I think it's because it doesn't have any perfume or anything like that. And it's very reasonably priced, and you get 3.38 or yeah, 3.38 fluid ounces. And it's very, very nice. It does a nice job. But like I said, it doesn't have any alcohol. So I definitely like that. And I just like to just push it into my skin. All right, so for mascara, make sure my lashes are not wet. I'm going to use a new one by Eldridge, and this is a Kitten Lash Mascara. Now this is kind of like a light packaging. I have some drugstore ones that are weighty. I don't know if that makes any difference to you. I don't care. What matters to me is what's inside, not the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. It says Eldridge Kitten Lash Mascara. And this is a pretty mascara. To me, it is more of a natural looking mascara. It will probably look like a, you know, much more impactful if you use like a primer with it. But I wanted to use it without it so that you can actually see what it looks like normally. So this is like one light coat. I'm going to do 2 coats and I'll be right back. All right, so this is what it looks like with 2 coats. So it's not a bad mascara. Okay, if you like natural lashes. If you guys know me, I like more impact on my lashes. It's pretty, and your lashes do not feel like crunchy or hard when you're done with it. And it's very easy to remove at the end of the day. So I think it's a nice mascara, but is it my favorite? No. Would I repurchase it? No, it's very pricey. So I will not repurchase it. This is like 3 coats, and it really doesn't build much on its own. But you can try to build it because it really doesn't get like, it doesn't dry right away. So it gives you time to build it, but there's only, I think, so much you can do with it. It's a nice, like I said, nice natural mascara. All right, so now for lips, I also got one of her lip pencils, and these are the new, she calls them, this is the Sculpt and Shade lip pencil. So these are made more to, it's a lip pencil, but you can actually, you know, like fill your lips. This is one of the darkest shades that she has. They're all pretty neutral and nude. And it feels amazing on your lips. I've worn this a couple of times. It has a nice wear time. I think it looks like you have like a matte lipstick on, but it doesn't feel heavy. Or, you know, it has a nice wear time. It feels like you don't have anything on your lips. It also looks beautiful if you have like a little lip gloss over or lip oil. This is a new one by LA Girl, but look how pretty it looks. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. And this is in the shade Champagne, and I think it's a new release from LA Girl. But that looks really pretty. But I'm going to take this off because this is not what, this is just one of the lip things I want to show you. Merit Beauty released some matte lipsticks a while back, and they just sent me a couple of them in PR. I just got them last week. Yeah, I kind of don't understand why they wait so long to send the products to the creators after they've been out for a while, but that's okay. I appreciate it, and I love the fact they send them to me. So this one is in, send me 2. Now the regular Merit lipstick, the outside is like brown, see-through like this, and then this one is more like, I don't know, what color would you say that, like gray or something? And this one is in the shade, wow, if I could only see that, Classic. So I'll go ahead, actually that would have looked really good with that lip liner. That's the shade. I'm gonna put it on for you without lip liner so you can see. Now be kind, I can't do lipstick without lip liner. I would wear this definitely with a lip liner. I think it would look nicer. Let me see if I can do the lip liner from Lisa Eldridge with it. Very pretty. Even though it's a matte, it feels very creamy. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels really good on the lips. It feels hydrating. It doesn't feel like something that's going to suck the moisture out of your lips. I'm going to have the other one on, keep it on longer to see how it feels during the day. And yeah, this is pretty. I like it. It feels good. It's a pretty shade. And this one is in Power. And I can't remember if I was able to choose the shades. Oh, probably, because it's a red. Yeah, I think that they gave me choices. This is more like a pinky red. So let's try this one on. Again, this is Power. It's a very pretty shade. So let me line it. See if I brought, I think this one will go with it. This is a Moira lip liner and the shade Superstar. Okay, as you can see, it looks a lot better with it. To me, it looks a lot better with a lip liner. I always wear lip liners. But it looks redder on my lips than it did on my hand. On my hand, it looked like it had more pink in it. Okay, so it looks really, really pretty with the lip liner. So this is my completed look. I think this is all I have. If you want to put a little bit of gloss on this, you know, if you don't, but I'm not going to put gloss on it because I actually want to see how long this is going to last on my lips. But I mean, you could put some gloss on it. So let me see if these have dried. Now this smudge. So I don't know how long lasting they're going to be. I mean, I didn't wear a lot, but I wore enough that I should be able to tell if it disappears. 12-month shelf life, which is nice. But I'm sure I will go through this summer because I love stuff like this for the summer. I think this did a really nice job. I think my makeup looks really nice. And, you know, yeah, my dark spots show through, but that's okay. That's my skin. I don't have perfect skin. I don't always want, you know, heavy makeup on my face to hide everything. I'm okay with my skin showing through. This is real life. Never use filters. We'll never use filters because I think that's just deceiving. We're all in this together. We all have, you know, spots on our face, wrinkles, crinkles. It is what it is. This is 68-year-old skin and I'm okay with it. So anyway, I really like this. I use too much, so a little goes a long way, but it seems to be very hydrating. It is not sinking into my fine lines. It looks very natural. It did say full coverage, didn't it? I don't know if it's full coverage because I mean I can still see like a little bit of my darkness, but I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the coverage. This is beautiful. This is from Moira. I will link it below. It's beautiful. I love these because I know I tried the other one several times, even though this is the first time I tried this one. But I like the color. It's very pretty. What else? Let me see. These are amazing, even though I didn't use it. The RMS. This is the highlights. These are so, so good. Oh my gosh, yes. These feel good, but I'll let you know how long lasting they are, if they feel dry after a while. Right now it doesn't feel dry. It feels very light on my lips, and I do like their other, which are more like a satin or a cream lipstick. They're really, really good. And thank you so much, Merit, for sending these to me. I really appreciate it. I love the brand. The one product I like the least is probably the foundation concealer stick. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. I have other light coverage products that I enjoy more than that. It's not a bad product at all. I'm not saying that. It's just a matter of preference. I have other ones that you know, to me they work a little more, and I think that for the price you could probably find something, I don't know, a little nicer. I don't know, but like, again, it's not bad. Some people love it. I use it, but it's not my fave. The eyeliners, I don't know. Let's see how long they stay on. So far, what I use on the waterline to tight line, it has not moved to my lower eyeline, or whatever you want to call that, waterline. And we'll see if it disappears. It did smudge, so definitely it's not, you know, it's not going to be waterproof or anything like that. I don't know if it said it was. Eyeliner for women over 50. Okay, you know, because they're softer, maybe the shades are softer. But a silky formula contains magnetic pigments, glides over mature lids, conditions lashes, locks in color, and gives you a clean, long stay lifted look. Apply along the lash line, set for 10 seconds. Enjoy definition and glamour. Use gentle pressure. The pencil does the work. It does. It was very, very glidey, very easy to apply. And I think that the colors are very mature skin friendly, because like that one, the brown is beautiful, and like the green and the blue, they're not like, you know, super bright. It's something that would look nice on our eyes. And also like the navy blue look beautiful, and the one that is like a gray, this one here, this one I would definitely enjoy, because I almost like these better. Oh no, that's the green. I almost like these better than getting a black pencil. I think they look softer on the eye. Yeah, that one there. It's like a slate color. Very pretty. Look at this, man. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. I will link everything below, including the Nabla palette, because, and they're not very expensive. It's so, so beautiful. This is such a pretty palette. It's neutral, but it's got spunk. Look at this one. That's this shade right here. Very pretty. But I love, I mean, this one is amazing, but I think it's a little too much for me. But these here, I absolutely love. I love that one there. It's so, so pretty. All right, again, this is the Platinum palette. So this is all I have for you today. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. Some of them will be affiliate codes. Lately, you guys have really been using my affiliate codes. Thank you so, so much. You have no idea how much you appreciate it, because it helps me, you know, supports me on my channel. You know, you're not buying food from my table, but you are allowing me to get products so that I can show you on my channel. So thank you so much for that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And I am so glad that you're here. And please leave a brief comment below so we can get to know each other better. Thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me, guys. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you, guys. Bye. Mwah.